We are vastly superior to humans. You know it to be true, so do not resist us. Coming to you live via tape delayed basis by means of digital distribution. This is Extreme Hardcore Nerds. Here are your hosts. Have you heard of this brand new thing coming out of California? I believe they are called moving pictures. Here are the ones you should be looking out for.
It is now time for us to cover all the news and the glitz and glamour of Tinseltown. It is now time for movies and television. And kicking us off this week, Will Ferrell announced on Conan O'Brien that Anchorman is getting a sequel.
He's still trapped in a glass cage of emotions.
There were a couple good parts to this movie. There was a couple quotable lines. I don't know if I could live without a sequel. I'm just saying.
What?
The only part of it that was...
Newscaster on Newscaster Gang Fight Part 2?
That was the best part! That was the best part. All the cameos you got in the gang fight. And Steve Carell running around with a trident and a grenade.
Baxter, bark if you're in.
No.
Yeah, okay, you've already said that line twice on this show.
Yeah, okay, yes, you have a couple quotable lines. That's saying...
Is it as bad as Austin Powers quotables? Okay.
I'll get back to you on that one. So yes, Will Ferrell, Mass Effect.
Oh my God, is it just bleeding and everything? Does it work too?
Will Ferrell, Anchorman 2, coming soon. Now on to Mass Effect news. The Mass Effect anime from, of course, EA, BioWare, Funimation, TO Entertainment, and Project IG has surfaced. Titled Mass Effect Paragon Lost, the feature will serve as a prologue to the Mass Effect 3 game and tells us the story of Alliance Marine James Vega as he and his team of soldiers protect a space colony from the invading force known only as the Collectors.
Okay, so it's the story of Jacob prior to him being a part of Shepard's ship.
Yes, if you talk to Vega on your ship and while you're doing the whole fist fight scene on the bottom of the Normandy, he tells you about it. This is that story.
Yeah.
So, yay, no, do we need to know more about Mr. Vega?
It'll be a different voice actor, I'm going to guess, during the anime.
Prinze Jr.
No, it's fine. Well, it'll have animation and different writing, and I like Funimation.
I like Funimation too, but... Yes, I know.
Exactly.
Trust me, I have all those DVDs.
I know you do.
Wait, you have all hentai? Wow, holy crap, dude.
That's not Funimation.
I know, I just felt like doing it as a joke because apparently I'm judgmental.
Thank you.
Let's see. Cartoon Network has ordered Nick Cannon to sketch out a comedy series for them. And also they have ordered a How to Train Your Dragon spin-off.
He's being partnered with Dave Chappelle.
God, that would be fun.
Brilliant, I know.
That would be hilarious.
And then Tracy Jordan shows up.
Is Dave Chappelle even still alive?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything from him since he decided to quit his show and go to Africa on his religious quest.
He's still kicking.
Okay.
Just don't think he's doing much of the show-based scene. He might be doing a few comedy specials every now and then, but...
Okay, yeah, I have not heard from him since Chappelle's show. Nothing.
He got enough money to play World of Warcraft for the rest of his life. He's rich, man.
Let's see. Now, this one actually kind of does bring a little bit of a tear to my eye.
Hentai?
No.
Okay. See, it just doesn't work there, Garrett.
Jerry Siegel's estate is currently going to court to battle Warner Brothers over the rights to Superman.
You didn't expect this coming from a long time?
And they want to terminate the deal due to the copyright laws. But, okay, So DC owns the rights. That was more than established already when they tried to go after DC.
Mm-hmm.
So DC has the right to sell the rights to Warner Brothers to make the movies and whatnot. So if DC owns the rights and they sell partial rights or licensing to use rights to another company, how does Creator, who sold off rights to DC, or a state of Creator, I should say.
Yeah, I was about to say Creator is
get to come back in and say, no, we don't want this to happen. We want those rights back now.
I don't know. I don't know any of the legal ramifications. I don't know what their contracts and the rights said about any of this. I have not a freaking clue. It's Superman, so I'm partially like, well, you know, you're a Boy Scout. This is what happens. You get passed around. You got to help everybody.
So, yes, appeals court battle has officially begun. Don't get me wrong, I love Jerry Seigel. I love the character. I want Warner Brothers to win this fight. I'm just saying, I mean, I don't lose Big Blue. Especially this close to movie. But not like that's going to matter any because the world's going to end this year anyway.
I wonder if my horse came yet.
I don't believe so.
Should talk to that guy again.
So, in remake news, because we all know Hollywood can't have an original idea, Chloe Moritz, as we know as Hit Girl from Kick-Ass, is in negotiations to star in the remake of Carrie.
Wait, the girl that
plays Hit Girl.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Carrie, younger. I don't know,
Yes,
actually. I don't know how old she is now. Hit Girl. It's been a few years since.
Well, I think she's at least got to be a teenager by now.
Yeah, so.
Wait, is Carrie that freaking like not
Horror.
gothic, but that horror movie or whatever
Yes.
it's called?
Yeah.
Okay.
The early 80s horror movie where she gains witch powers and is pissed off because nobody asked her to prom, so she invades the school. And,
Oh, they asked for prom, but it's all as a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I remember that then.
I don't know. Is
Yeah.
Hit Girl scary to you? Or at least the character?
She kind of was in Let the Right One In.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, she did a decent job, and I mean, any of her kill scenes were almost always. Oh no, they actually had her one kill scene, but I think it was CG'd. They actually got to see everything else was usually
Off camera
kind of kills.
So.
I was wondering when we've already got a remake for Jason, but we've got a remake for Freddy, so natural line of succession. They'll eventually get down to the others.
We already got a remake for Michael Myers, 2 of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we'll be getting a remake here for It Came from the Blue Lagoon, or if we'll get,
Chucky.
I don't even know.
We're supposed to be getting a remake for Hellraiser.
How long did it take to get a remake for some of those? I mean, for Chucky, I mean, they continued to do the line for him before they did it.
They're still batting the idea that they want to do the Jason, Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger
fight. Yeah, and they tried to do the one. They tried to do the crossover for a lot of those people. Hellraiser versus Lawnmower Man, Chucky versus I think the Puppet Master. They wanted to do all those crossovers, but they got shot down.
Chucky versus the Puppet Master.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of those interesting ones, but it got shot down all over the way. I don't know if we get another one.
So, well, we always have that. Is it Marilyn Manson or that did the remixes of House of a Thousand?
Rob Zombie. House of a Thousand Corpses.
Rob Zombie's always capable of doing that, right?
Yep.
And he did the Michael.
He did the Halloween ones. Yep.
Isn't Rob Zombie a music?
Yes, he's a musician.
He started.
So he just went now straight to.
He's been doing movies for the last 5 years now with the House of a Thousand Corpses, and then.
Well, because I mean, like, when he did his music videos, he was the one that directed them and came up with everything. So it was just
a natural thing.
Same thing, just you're making a longer video.
I don't know. I think I wouldn't be mind of a new Carrie movie. It's been a long time enough. I don't know if too many of the current generation really knows about some of these older ones. How we still have to hold up Nosferatu every time someone brings up Twilight. So.
Are we gonna get a new Toxic Avenger anytime soon?
No, those are solid gold the way they are. You can't remake that unless it's like making fun of Community.
Oh, come on. Have you not seen Hobo with a shotgun?
Yeah, I have.
Howard.
But I mean, you can't do that unless it's like a joke, like they're making fun of it on Community, and it's
back to that show.
It's Kick Puncher, whose punches are as strong as his kicks.
God. That's just like Cock Knocker from Jane Silent Bob.
It writes itself.
Lord.
Or Punch Kicker. His nemesis.
And your friends hate me, and we're so kind of off topic. Wow, what the deuce?
We're not off topic. Friends. We're relating everything. Now, last but certainly not least, for movie news, it is time to revisit the ever more controversial, by the week, Heroes in a Half Shell themselves, and what that douchebag Michael Bay is doing now. Well, he says, quote, "This was not my decision."
Can you hear it? All the thumbs down at this spot.
So yes, it is official. We have our new title for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, they will be simply called the Ninja Turtles. But Michael Bay was eager to tell fans this is not really his fault.
I'm glad that's the thing he went straight on a limb to say it wasn't his fault.
As Paramount's marketing team changed the name, they made the title simple. But in also doing so, you removed half the fucking concept of what made them.
And apparently people still hate me, yet Andy screams in the mic a lot.
Not very often. When I have a point to make, I will do it. And this is a point I'm making. Why is Michael Bay allowed to keep raping our childhoods?
How many times are we going to say that?
What? He did it to Transformers. He's doing it to the Turtles. I kid you not, if I hear Michael Bay and He-Man in the same sentence,
you will find.
You know what would be really hilarious? If someone just made a remix of him saying raping childhoods and doing it to the Turtles and doing it to the Transformers. Dude, that would just be hilarious remix right there.
I can only hope that he's watching our fucking show and just writing down the gold ideas as you roll them off. Because it's literally like a list of just everything that will make you mad, and he's just doing them in current succession each time. It's like Obsidian with all the things you love. Oh my god, it works perfectly. I'm with.
Right now, I probably have about that much sliver of hope for this movie.
I'm already on the bandwagon with Gunner. I'm going to wait. It doesn't matter. Probably from. I'm sure we'll get a trailer that will show everything of a terrible idea I think this is going to turn out to be, and in either of two ways of format, I'm either going to be going to it dressed as a turtle that says all of the actual continuity on the shirt or something to show my disdain, or I'll be at home watching it from my own TV.
Oh, I'll probably go see it in theaters, just so I can hear all the moans and and I can be the guy sitting back going, "What the hell have they done?"
I was hoping you'd be like, "I told you!" And then you like start handing out cards with our cast on there.
That gives me a good idea.
Yeah, it gives you a good idea.
we can work with that.
I'm glad I could give you my idea.
You're letting me borrow it, and I thank you for this.
Damn it, why didn't I patent this before I said it?
So yes. Now, we don't have to worry about the teenage. We don't have to worry about the mutant. How are they going to get away with the whole calling them aliens thing now? We're just going to make them Ninja Turtles.
One guy pointed that he hoped this brings in like the Triceratops. And I was like, that would be cool.
No, this is... Well, maybe. I mean... I
like them.
I'm trying to remember... I mean, really the only thing you got... The only creatures you got from Dimension X was Krang and the Rock Soldiers.
Yeah. But I mean, the Triceratops is from space.
Yeah.
Can we do Turtles in Time again? I like that one.
You're not going to get Rocksteady.
Yeah, I would like
You're
that.
not going to get Bebop.
No, because they're mutants. But they were created by Shredder.
There's no guarantee that you're going to get Hamato Yoshi. There's no guarantee that you're going to get Oroku Saki.
Well, you would, because they have to have the master to train them, so they'll most likely get him.
Unless Oroku Saki is now like a Yakuza boss that's in
I could see this one of two ways. They come from an alternate planet. They come from another planet. There's still kids in it. They crash land. Oroku Saki finds them and trains them.
It's possible.
That's what that's what I see something happening, you know. And I don't know if they'll somehow throw that in there with the ship carries some kind of weird thing that transforms him into a rat or some bullshit. I don't know. But, yeah. I mean, I don't know. We didn't even, in the originals, we didn't get Dimension X with Shredder. We didn't get Krang. We didn't get, we kind of got a Rocksteady and Bebop, but they were still a dog and another snapping turtle, so. But
no, that was Toka and Raza.
I know, but it's kind of like that. They gave them the same idea. They're both mutants, and that became something else. So, the same concept. But I mean, I don't know. I'm still waiting to see what his wider world is that he's talking about.
This much faith.
I bet you were gonna get the girl turtle.
I'm not revisiting that 90s show. Oh God. So that does bring movie news to a close for this week.
No Kino and no Casey Jones.
But last, but certainly not least, comic news is coming up. What will we have to tell? Well, let's see. Marilyn evidently hates Batman, so you didn't hear about this, did you?
I averted my eyes for no clear reason of that.
So he'll find out shortly, as you will, as we will be right back.